Oh, hey there guys. Welcome to the channel. So we just did this entire project right here. Entire fence line, about 60 feet of chicken wire fence I just strung up. Recorded it all for the last hour and a half. And first blooper of the channel. I forgot to turn the microphone on. So you had no audio. So I hope you still watch and join me in the fun. And if you don't, come back for video number 2, where hopefully I remember how to use my video gear. If not, join me for video 3. It'll be even better. Go ahead and watch. Get a beer, get a coffee, enjoy the video. If you ever wondered what it looked like to have a person try to talk to you without a microphone, this is what it would look like. It is pretty interesting to watch this now in hindsight. This night I went and got the 4 rolls of chicken wire fence that I was putting up. The rolls are 150 feet long, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, it was actually 3 rolls, not 4. And that's specifically why I got this over the 4x2 welded wire. Now, again, hindsight, I wonder if I should have just stuck with the 4x2 welded wire, but you know, we got this. Now, interestingly enough, everything that I learned here and I'm showing you guys is all because I watched other YouTubers do things. I spent a lot of time researching, and well, this is the kind of result, which is pretty far from perfect. Now, I guess I should start off at the beginning of why am I doing this project. So last year we built a kind of small first year raised garden bed, which was made out of 2x12 oak lumber, and it was 12 foot long by 4 foot wide. And when I first made it, I didn't have any protection around it. There wasn't a fence around it, there wasn't anything, there was no netting, there was zero, no protection. And we started all these plants that we got from a local nursery, 2 inches, just kind of small seedlings, and we transplanted them and we started growing them. And they were getting big, so massive. We had zucchini, and we had squash, and cucumbers, and cherry tomatoes, and we had all these different plants. And then the deer came, and they destroyed that. And I put up a kind of small kind of fencing, because it was a very small area. And I thought it was going to work, and it did. I actually used fishing wire, and it was something I learned off of YouTube as well, that the fishing wire in strands of 12 inches between up to 6 feet, the deer will kind of push up and then kind of get blocked, and then they won't try to go any further. Unfortunately, it blocked the deer, but it didn't block the groundhogs. And neither will this fencing really. But, well, you gotta start somewhere. Now back to the fencing, and you can see that here I am tacking up the beginning of the chicken wire fencing. This isn't any normal chicken wire fencing. This is 20 gauge galvanized steel with a PVC coating. This is locally made by a company that actually has 4 factories across the United States, and I was so lucky to find them because the quantity and quality of material that I could find in a Lowe's or Home Depot just was not what I was looking for. So that little 2x4 contraption that showed off to you was my stretcher that I built. Again, another YouTuber, multiple YouTubers, and this is not anything new. But these are 2x4 by 6s that I drilled some holes, put some bolts through and some washers, and I'm going to use this as my stretching bar. Now, I actually bought a stretcher bar about a year ago because I knew I was going to do fencing. But the stretching bar I bought was specifically for woven wire. And if I used that on this fencing, it would have absolutely just ripped it into shreds. Really, with the chicken wire, you have to grab the entire netting at the same time and pull. Woven wire and welded wire, you can possibly use some rebar or a metal rod that goes through the vertical way and then kind of pull on it that way. But you really need to grab onto the entire fence here and pull on it kind of uniformly, which actually I didn't do very well. I wish I knew what I was saying right there, but I'm pretty sure it was some very wise words of wisdom. Now this is my nice Kubota BX23S, which I could not live without on the homestead right now. And I am very happy with the purchase. I cannot say anything really negative about it overall, except for as soon as I bought it, I wish I bought a bigger tractor. I don't know if all of you can tell, but during the entire video, I have been talking to the camera here, trying to explain what I'm thinking and what I'm about to do. Except for I just didn't know the microphone was turned off. But I'm putting together the pull bar. So let's go take a walk here. And you can tell, hopefully, here's the fence. Can you see it now? It's almost invisible. Like, we're 6 feet away from here, and I can't really see it on the screen, but when you get closer and we turn down, now you can see it. PVC coated, vinyl coating, galvanized metal, and you can see this is the finished project. A little bit of waves, and then here's the end, the first part where there's a lot of waves because I kind of messed up. Here is the guide wires. You can see thicker kind of gauged metal, maybe a little bit more, just strung across ever so often. And this is where I jacked it up. It's because, oops, sorry guys, because here I hammered here and I hammered here. The guide wires here and the guide wires here. So this just kind of pulled. You can see this pulled everything down to here as I kind of tightened. And the same thing with up here. You can see it pulled up to the guide wire. So here's the guide wire here. I should have hammered down here and I didn't. Hammered up there. And now you can see that kind of damage there. Now, am I gonna redo it? Probably not. You know, it's a first project. And the good thing about this is that it is kind of invisible when you go away, when you walk, you know, a couple feet away. So up by the house up there, barn, bane of my existence, just over there. But yeah, house, garden, and fence. Now, just like I said before, well, I didn't, but down here there's a gap. So it kind of defeats the purpose of having chicken wire fence if we have a gap down there. So hold on, maybe I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Can you see? Maybe not. It's a blessing and a curse of this fence line. So we still have a lot more to go. All these posts over here still have to be set. I put the fence up because I was tired of hand setting these. So every single fence post you see here has been hand dug and hand set, meaning earth compacted. It's a pain in my butt, and I did not enjoy it all by myself. Oh, hit the stand again. And then this corner is all jacked up. It's jacked up. It's a learning experience. You can see the cable there. I tied it up there and tied it there, and it actually just lifted the post up as I tightened. So I don't know if I over tightened or what, but I did something wrong. So we go down here, and it's getting dark, so hopefully you all can still see. But each one of these, hand dug and feels good. Back here will be a gate. You can see the two H braces. It's a big gate, 12 foot, hopefully, to get back to my woodlot back there. And then another fence line down here. And this is where I kind of stopped. So I got all these in. And got this big tree right here. Kind of the center point of it all. Got some apple trees growing, hopefully. Gotta get the fence done. The deer in this area, massive. So this H brace, pretty good. You know, set pretty well. Looks pretty good. You can see a little path in there, and you can see over there, nice big wood pile. Can't wait. Lots of firewood to come. Slowly learning. Not an expert. This will never be a how-to instructional channel. So got some potato towers. It's growing. Say hi. Oh yeah. some mushrooms. Don't know why they're growing. Interestingly enough, potato towers only growing on this side. Other one, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5. There should be more, lots more, but yeah. And then the nice tractor, Kubota, gotta love it. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you stay tuned for more. There will be a lot of videos. We're gonna be chopping wood. We're gonna be cutting down trees, burning stuff, building things, and learning together, I guess. Because I do not know what I'm doing. This is trial and error. So if you came here to learn what to do, wrong channel. If you came here to possibly learn what not to do, you're probably in the right place. But until next time, I'll check you guys later.